TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. I'm Maricela Calaton. In this edition, Customs responds to report. Cancer Foundation celebrates advocacy, and Hekari exit Champions League. Customs Commissioner David Towe has confirmed that the tobacco factory in Rabaul that was busted by police is a fully licensed tobacco manufacturing factory. However, he also confirmed that a packaging license is yet to be issued to this company, and if the company has already been selling its products in the market, it has done this illegally. Regional customs officers in Rabaul are working to confirm if tobacco products from this factory are already out in the market.
Following a post-courier report yesterday of the operation of an illegal tobacco factory in Rabaul, Customs Commissioner David Towe confirmed that New Britain Tobacco Limited was issued a manufacturing license in March this year. He outlined the stringent process involved in granting a manufacturing license to businesses and said NBTL underwent this process before being granted a license in March, and this was done after a final inspection by his team, both from the regional and head office. Towe further said his organization and ICCC are also responsible to approve packaging and confirmed that they had never issued a license to NBTL to do packaging. License to package is issued once a sample product is presented to Customs and ICCC and is approved to proceed. Towe said with this in question, if products from NBTL has already been circulated in the markets, it will be deemed illegal. He also said he had received preliminary reports that the company produced these products as part of machine tests. He, however, warned that if they produced in commercial quantity, that is also wrong. While all these are now subjects of investigation, Towe said regional staff have been advised to find out if the product is already out in the market, warning that if the product is already out, then NBTL has breached the laws and will be dealt with. A manufacturing license is issued under the Excise Act 1956 amended. Ruth Rungula, TVWAN News.
The Papua New Guinea Cancer Foundation celebrated 10 years of combating cancer in the country. Last night, a corporate gala was conducted at Holiday Inn in Port Moresby to celebrate 10 years of advocacy, fundraising, and reflecting on how far cancer has been fought off.
The Papua New Guinea Cancer Foundation is a non-government organization formed to improve the coordination of cancer education across Papua New Guinea. Cancer Foundation Deputy Chair Dr. Linda Sirigoy emphasized that awareness is key due to the fact that anyone is in great risk of cancer depending on your surroundings.
Despite the advances in medical technology in terms of diagnosis and treatment, which has come a long, long way, we now have treatment that can cure cancers. We now have people who are living longer because of cancer. We have people who are living longer from cancer due to the advances in medicine and treatment. We also have people who are surviving longer. We know that if women have breast cancer or is diagnosed early, they have a very good survival rate of 5 years or more. So we've come a long way in terms of cancer care and treatment globally, but still the burden of cancer or the incidence of cancer continues to rise.
The foundation has conducted workshops in over 7 provinces across the country. since establishment in 2014. Through various program support, raising awareness on the importance of cancer prevention and early detection. Yang and Sila Rayapan, who has been a volunteer of the foundation for 3 years, spoke of her experience with the work of combating cancer with the foundation.
I have more personally been a volunteer health educator. As a health educator, I've seen firsthand the transformative power of knowledge. So delivering cancer awareness presentations to a diverse range of audiences from corporate professionals, high school students, and even the residents of our settlement communities in Port Moresby. I have been to places I did not know existed. And it is amazing that we have different types of people living in Port Moresby. It's a truly a very humbling experience. Witnessing the spark of understanding and the desire to take action from all these varied individuals has truly solidified my belief in the power of prevention.
The gala night had business card draws, raffle draws, painting to show support and pledges to fundraise towards the work of the foundation. To the gala night as well as PNG CF's continuous work, important messages have reached Papua New Guineans in primary and secondary schools, business houses and community groups in the urban and rural parts of the country. Jasmine Jack, TVWAN News.
The People's Progress Party Provincial Convention held on Tuesday 14 to 15 May at Liga Kavieng has reaffirmed the party's structure, constitution and policies the way forward 2024 and beyond. The convention is also a build-up to the upcoming local level government election in July with the endorsement of 10 LLG candidates to run under the PPP banner. 40 members of the party from the 10 LLGs of Murat, Lovongai, Kavieng Urban, Tikana, Central New Island, Namatanai, Matalai, Konogagil, Tanir and Nimama traveled into Kavieng to attend the event. Party founder and New Island Governor Sir Julius Chen, PPP National General Secretary Moses Carr, and special guest Dr. John Tona boosted the occasion. Sir Julius said PPP has come a long way in laying the foundations of our nationhood. In stating that his people cannot move forward into the future without new ways of thinking and adjustment of the system of government and of sharing of wealth and resources, Sir Julius said he wants his people of New Ireland to be rich by giving back power and resources to the people. That is why he is pushing for autonomy and to give back ownership of resources to the people. He also emphasized that an educated New Ireland population has the potential to transform New Ireland to be autonomous, self-reliant, market-oriented, and internationally competitive. The party founder said for 50 years PPP has been around and the party will continue to be a game player for years to come. Meanwhile, members of the People's Progress Party who convened for the convention have voted new provincial executives, President Tony Penias, Deputy President Elijah Muga, members Nathaniel Lassisi, Veritine Cuveo, and Raymond David. Over 100 students graduated with diplomas in ICT from the Daytech Learning Center at the Sir John Guy Stadium yesterday in Port Moresby. This year marks the 13th graduation ceremony of the institute. A prestigious graduation ceremony was held yesterday at the Sir John Guy Stadium in Port Moresby, where 164 students graduated with diplomas in ICT from the Daytech Learning Center. This year marks the 13th graduation ceremony since the inception of the institution in 2010. According to Daytech manager Ravi Chandra, the institute partners with the University of Technology to run its programs. He said the partnership began in 2010 and since then, about 1,200 students graduated from this institute. Chandra said students who have graduated yesterday are well trained with demandable skills that is required in the industrial market of Papua New Guinea. Therefore, chances of securing jobs is high.
Like project management, business intelligence, data analysis, and cybersecurity. These are the very demanded skills currently in the market, especially in PNG.
The manager urges the students to never stop learning and implement the necessary attributes they have gained from the institute. The Papua New Guinea University of Technology Pro Vice Chancellor for Administration, Dr. Paul Gana, further explains the purpose of why Unitech partners with DayTech.
The Learning Center delivers programs that specialize in the delivery of information and communication technology solutions to business. In Papua New Guinea, that Unitech can take leverage of in this partnership.
Gana said the other reason of why Unitech partners with DayTech is because the institution gives second chances to students who do not make it to a higher education institute to further their studies. This, in a big way, helps achieve the government's vision of leaving no child behind.
Government agenda on increased enrollment of grade 1 school leavers in higher education institutions in Papua New Guinea.
He said the demand of students that are dropping out of schools continues to increase annually, where many turn to private institutions like DayTech to further their studies.
In 2023, we had about 1,252 students who sat for the national examination, compared to 27,143 in 2019. This highlights the rising demand for tertiary education in Papua New Guinea.
The Pro Vice Chancellor said despite having to face school fee issues, many students graduated this year unlike the previous years. He encourages them to put to practice what they have learned and be an agent of change, specifically to uplifting the standard of ICT in the country. TV1 News continues when we come back. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Hiya, Mama.
You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up a big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great fumu too. Sip, sip, the mumu, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves.
Open Lens.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SP Lager, Bunyam Yumi.
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
Welcome back. The Vatican has appointed Father Clement Papa as Archbishop Coadjutor of Mount Hagen Archdiocese in the Western Highlands Province. The appointment by Pope Francis was announced at 8 p.m. last night in Papua New Guinea. Father Clement Papa, the parish priest of Kuli Parish in the diocese since the end of 2023, has been appointed as Archbishop Coadjutor to assist Archbishop Douglas Young in the pastoral and administration of the diocese. Father Clement holds a PhD in systemic theology from the Melbourne University of Divinity. A coadjutor bishop is different from an auxiliary bishop in that the coadjutor enjoys the right to assume leadership of the diocese when the presiding bishop dies or resigns his office. The Secretary-General of the Pacific Islands Forum, Henry Puna, was farewelled in a ceremony in Fiji last week following the expiry of his term in office. Puna reflected on his term at the helm of the Forum Secretariat and the opportunity to serve the region for the last 3 years. At his farewell, Secretary-General Puna said he is filled with a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation for the friendships, the challenges, the experiences, and the accomplishments that the Pacific Islands Forum have achieved together in the last 3 years. Puna added that to have been bestowed the confidence of our Pacific Island leaders in 2021 to serve as the Secretary-General has been an incredible journey both personally and professionally. To the leaders of the Pacific Islands Forum, Puna said the solidarity and unity of the region must never be taken for granted, and he trusts that the journey forward will build on the challenges that they have overcome together in the last few years. On 13 May, Puna led his final PIF mission to his homeland, Rarotonga Cook Islands, on a pivotal mission focusing on Pacific regionalism for the future. In addressing the incoming Secretary-General, His Excellency Baron Waka, Puna said, "I pass to you an excellent team of professionals, colleagues and friends in the form of the Secretariat. I wish you well in your tenure, sir, and trust that I have every wish for your success in the years to come." Incoming Secretary Baron Waka is the former President of Nauru. The farewell was attended by PIF members, members of the Diplomatic Corps, and the Prime Minister of Fiji, Sitiveni Rabuka, among others. To overseas, Charlie 6, Till 11, and Olive 12 sell handmade crafts, lemonade, and horse manure to make money while gaining numeracy and finance skills through their small businesses.
In one of the world's premier wine regions, 6-year-old Charlie has found a different drink to sell to fund his big dream.
I'm making lemonade, so I did get my boat, a blue one.
Charlie got the idea for his lemonade stand from Bluey. He makes the drinks with his dad and sells them close to home.
His maths has certainly gotten a bit better, and I've been sort of actively pushing for that as well, trying to make sure that he's the guy that deals with the money box.
12-year-old Olive from Mount Gambier has different products to spruik. She sells her crafts, including a book she's illustrated called The Cat's Surprise.
I usually put more in my savings so that I can save for something like a car when I'm older.
11-year-old Teal from Barmera is saving for a trip to Melbourne with a little help from her beloved horse, Leo.
Horses do have a lot to get out of their system, so I decided to start bagging some poo to get some money to go to a horse expo.
Finance experts say children who make their own money set themselves up for a more secure future. Learning how to earn and save are crucial capabilities for staying ahead of the increasing cost of living.
The more comfortable they are budgeting when they go to uni, when they're on their own, they don't have that delay or that kind of difficult transition to adulthood.
As far as Charlie's concerned, he'll have a boat to help him make that difficult transition.
Now Charlie goes and jumps on Marketplace and looks at boats, and his common question is, how many lemonade stalls do I need to do to get this boat? And I think that's his benchmark for success now.
Learning the value of saving money a few dollars at a time.
And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Prime PNG made.
Need a wagon to carry stuff? Well, you're in luck. Win a fully stocked Flame wagon this holidays. Flame is giving away 345 Flame wagons stocked up with food for you and the family. How do you enter? Here's how. Simply buy Flame flour, Flame sugar, Flame oil, or Flame rice. But 3 out of the 4 Flame products and enter your name on the back of your receipt to win. Check participating stores in main centers. Terms and conditions apply. Make it more one-time Flame.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hot in talk, young or old, let's raise family meal with home. We'll bring out the smiles cause it's our favorite of mine. Tennessee cola, scare rice, don't scare price. Tennessee cola, scare rice, don't scare price. Amber, you like it?
Beauty is my business, but beauty sure is a tough game. Filters are great, but great skin, better. And that's why my skin deserves the best. So I choose self-care, soaps that gently nourish my skin, resulting in a radiant look, made with tropical ingredients. I trust self-care from City Pharmacy, so bring it on! My skin is ready and so am I.
Thanks for staying with us. Looking down the barrel after 5 consecutive losses on the trot, the PRK Gulfiso would be out desperate to register their first win of the season when they face off with the West New Britain Provincial Government Kimber Cutters in the main clash of the Digicel ExxonMobil Cup this Sunday at the Santos National Football Stadium, Port Moresby. The round 6 blockbuster triple header kicks off at 11 a.m. with a regional intercity traditional arch rivals East New Britain Agmac Couriers and Moni Plus and the NCDC Port Moresby Vipers before Croton Hella Wigman lock horns with Gas Resources Central Dabaris at 2 p.m.
Amidst adversity and late amendments to the current competition draws due to continuous airline delays and cancellations, round 6 of the country's Premier National Rugby League competition will proceed this Sunday in 4 destined venues: Port Moresby, Lae, Goroka and Mills. Iso versus Cutters match headlines the Santos National Football Stadium triple header, preceded by other high-quality fixtures: Couriers versus Vipers and Dabaris up against Wigmen. Gulf franchise Iso are ready for another uphill battle this weekend when they take on a fast-improving Kimber Cutters side on Sunday. After coping their fifth straight defeat at the hands of Wagi Tumbe in Means last week, 32-6, Iso coach Roger Laka now finds himself on hot seat to do everything under the sun to deliver, which could see an upset win looming. With both teams evenly matched across the park in forwards and backs, this promises to be an open, fast-flowing game, which should provide some entertainment for the fans to enjoy. After recording back-to-back wins over Lahanis and Tumbe in previous rounds, Cutters were brought back down to earth in a midweek match by a strong Port Moresby Vipers side 28-6 and would need to regroup and get their winning form back on against a desperate Gulf ISO outfit on Sunday. Carter's main engine room and spine will be led by former Puk Puk Sevens player Henry Lillicat at 6, Michael Rugby at 7 and crafty number 9 Jethro John, setting the platform for their forwards in Charles Soul, David Tetefo, Paul Ivan and workaholic Tom Jones at lock. Out the back, they'll be relying on formidable centre pairing of Anthony Longa and Edward Yukil to set up their wingers to score. And they will be up against ISO's latest buy, former Miox wrecking ball Ezekiel Yaru, who will be leading the young forward pack of Lem Eddy, Smith Pamudi, co-captain Justa Kumu and Benny Kevin with Graham Sinori at number 9. Captain centre Eliakim Lukara have a lot on his shoulder to set the pace for ISO's backline, blessed with a lot of natural flair and speed in the likes of lanky centre Jeremiah Caravo and Kenny Laho. In other round 6 fixtures, competition pace setters PRK Mandy Muruks will be put to test when they meet a revamped defending premiers KMH Miox in Ley. Bintanga Goroko Lahanis looking to make amends on Sunday when they host Ley's next Tigers at the National Sports Institute, while in Mins, Asila Wagitumbe coming off a big win last week would be keen to keep their winning form, adding Wampnanga Mount Hagen Eagles to their list of victims.
PNG's Hekari United FC go down to Rewa FC of Fiji 3-2 in a nail-biter match at the men's OFC Champions League in Tahiti this morning. The Hekari recovered from 1-0 in the first half to level the scoreboard 2-2 in the second half, but a last-minute goal to the Rewa FC took them home. The final day of the Group A fixtures between Hekari United against Rewa FC of Fiji in the men's OFC Champions League went down to the wire, with the Rewas claiming a deserving win. Hekari United, after losing their previous match to Auckland City FC, took the pitch knowing it was a do-or-die match for them. The aim was to get the win but couldn't capitalize on the opportunities. The opportunity presented itself in a number of occasions in the first half for the Hekari United, but their strikers failed to make most of the opportunity. This was evident in an opening half and hour mark, with Ati Kepo and Rex Naime finding themselves in similar positions on the right-hand side of the box, only to shoot tamely at the Rewa FC goalkeeper, Ezekiel Sevananaya, on both occasions. With the semi-final ticket of the tournament on the line, the Rewa FC took the opportunity to assert themselves into the contest, giving themselves every chance to win, and they walked away with 3 points. 2 goals for the Hekari United came through Jan Joseph Joe and Solomon Rani, giving the Red Army every opportunity to seal the match. But with just seconds left on the clock and Rewa FC's Tevita Waranai Valu determined to get on the board. Rewa FC's Tevita Waranaya Valu determined to get on the scoreboard, a low and powerful strike sent the ball past Hekari's keeper in the 95th minute, ending the game with a 3-2 score. The 3 points sees Rewa FC confirming their place in the semi-final, whilst Hekari United resigned to a group stage exit. And that's all in sports. Now the weather. This is a renewal strong wind warning issued by Papua New Guinea National Weather Service for all coastal waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Daru to Kiwai Island, Gulf of Papua to Port Moresby to Hood Point, Samarai Islands, and all Milne Bay Islands to Cape Bogle to Vitier Strait, Siasi and Long Island, and western tip of West New Britain. Strong southeasterly winds of 25 to 33 knots are expected to persist for the next 24 hours, causing rough seas. All small crafts and boats are advised to take necessary precautions before going out to sea, especially in the warning areas. And that ends the news tonight. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.